Hello everyone, welcome back to Crafting with Janine. Today in this video, I'm going to show you how to make this super cute, what I'm calling a triple stacked boutique ribbon bow. They're so cute and I love to make them. So we're going to go ahead and jump in and get to it. So this is with 1.5 inch ribbon. And for this, you're going to need 6 pieces. I prefer the grosgrain. I think they hold their shapes better and everything. So we're going to use 6 pieces of 1.5 inch wide ribbon, cut to 14 inches long. So the first thing you're going to want to do is fold each one in half and make a crease. And most of you know that I have this handy dandy little iron deal that I like to use. You don't have to, if you don't have one, it's not necessary. You can use a lighter, or you can even use a hair straightener if you have one of those. But I just go and create my crease. So what I'm doing, I already did one stack. So we're just going to making our creases. Just like that. And then what we're going to do is I like to do mine, like this one I'm doing in an ombre. And I like to go dark, medium to light. So that's how I have it stacked here. So what we're going to do is I like to use this double stick tape just to hold my ribbon in place so nothing shifts as I'm making my twists and folds. So I'm going to go and I'm just going to take a small piece and right here in the middle of the crease, I'm just going to put it and use my nail just to like basically burnish it on there. Peel the paper off, and then my next color, lay that down, push that down, and then put another piece on top of there. Burnish it pretty good just so when you go to peel it up, it doesn't all come up. And then line up the creases, set it in so that we have this. And they're all stacked together. So then what we're going to do is I'm right-handed, so I always work from my right. If you're left-handed, then everything I do on my right, you start with your left because it would be easier for you. But for me, I'm right-handed, so everything I do on my right. So I'm going to take all of these, fold them in half, just like that, and then put a good crease right down the middle on all 3. And then on my bottom layer, I'm going to fold it back in half again. And then I'm going to take each of these sides and I'm going to bring them back to the middle and fold them back. Like that. And this I use the lighter for because it's just easier. And then, so I have this W, like triple crease deal. And I only do that on the one side because we'll see. And then you're also going to need 3 alligator clips. You can use pins, but I prefer the alligator clips. They're easier to maneuver around with this one. So we're going to take this one, and you're not going to flip it over like this. You're going to take it, and you're going to take this far left crease and line it up with this crease here, right there, like that. And then you're going to take your clip, and you're going to clip it, and you're going to clip it here. Now you're going to take your middle one, and you're going to do the same thing. You're going to take it and twist it up over top. Move your clips, and then our very top one. And we're going to twist that up. Move our clips. And then we're just going to take these and kind of roll them back and set each one inside. It's very noisy here today. Okay, like that. And now we're going to do the next side. So we're going to take this one And we're going to take this edge and line it up with this crease right here. And line that up. And making sure our edges stay in line with the edges. So line that up. Take this middle clip, shift it over. And we're going to take another clip and put it over here on the end. So we have like that. And then we're going to go this. Take it, twist it up. Shift our clips. And this is why I like the clips versus the pins. Because when I go to shift everything, it's simple instead of... I have a hard time getting the pins set right and not shifting all my ribbons. So just like that. Now we move our clips. And then we set these in. Just like that. And then we're going to take our needle with upholstery thread. And we're going to start over here on this side. And we're going to go make sure our edges are all lined up. And we're going to go 1. And then we're going to go 2. Then 3. 4. 5. And 6. Just like that. And then we just slide our clips off. And then we just take everything and we cinch it all tight together. Trying to keep this all relatively in line. And these bigger ones take a little bit of holding. Then we're going to take our needle and put it back through all the layers, trying not to stab ourselves with the pin. There we go. So you have that. So you have 3 little humps here. Now we're going to tie it off in the back. Like so. So we have this. You're going to need to set these in their places a couple of times before you're finished. So we just set that off to the side for now. We're going to do the same thing on the next one. So it's just fold in half, make a crease, and then fold it in half, and then bring these back. That. Need it just to make the crease. Not too much so that you do what I just did and melt it together. And then this crease here lined up with that crease there. So we line them up, making sure our edges are lined up here. Clip. And clip. And then the next one. Clip. And clip. And then this one. Clip and clip. And then we just kind of set our bad boys inside each other. And we do the other side. This one, edge lines up with that crease. And all of our edges lined up there. Shift our middle clip. And then that. And move our clips. And then this last one. And then move our clips. Set everybody inside each other. Now we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now we slide our clips off. Snip our little taily. And we pull everything tight. Get everything all together. And then put our needle back through all of our layers. Sure it looks right. Give a nice good tight pull and then tie it off in the back. And kind of let it set. And then this next step, if you're new to my channel, I do this with these ones that I put together like this. I just take my wood burner and I just heat to flatten this spot off. And then I put it against my glass board just to make it nice and flat. Now what we're going to do is take our glue gun, just adding a new stick, put a good amount of glue right here. And then you're going to take the two sides and you're just going to hold them together. And I'll sit here and hold this for just a few minutes just to make sure I get a good bond. Because I've done it where I haven't held it long enough and with enough pressure and they've popped apart on me when I went to go wrap my center. So I started holding them just a little bit longer. So while I do this, I'm going to ask you guys to please hit that thumbs up button if you like this video. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And hit that bell icon to get notified every time I upload a new video. It has been a minute since I uploaded a video. I was going through a little stuff on my own, so I just hadn't gotten any done. So I'm back in the groove and getting things going, so there'll be a lot more coming out here soon. As always, I will leave the measurements in the description below, along with a link to my Facebook group with an amazing group of people there. I couldn't ask for a better, I call them my Happy Crafting family. I could not ask for a better family. They are all so supportive and helpful. Everybody there is willing to answer questions, share their work, and answer any questions if I can't get to them. They're there to answer the questions. So please do come by and join our group. We would love to have you there. And all that good stuff. So now that that's there, I'm just going to try to set everything, but I'm going to shift it again once I wrap the center. So we won't go for a final shift. I got an extra taily in here I got to get rid of. There we go. So then I just take 3/8 inch ribbon and wrap my center. So right back here, I'm just going to take and put a line of glue. And I like to wrap my centers twice. If you only like to go around once, go around once. If you like to go around 3 times, 4 times, do what you like. Me personally, I like to wrap them twice. I think it gives it a nice, tight, secure center. So we snip, seal, and glue. And then we just fix and primp our loops after wrapping our centers around. It's going to take a little bit of manipulation to get your loops just how you want them. And it just simply pushing, I like to push with my thumb and roll them into place to get them set in. Like that. Takes a little bit of manipulation to get them just right. Just getting them to how I want it. And the more you push in, the more they kind of go in. So what I'm going to do from here is I'm going to go and spray this and let it get stiff. Like I spray mine all with hairspray. And once I do that, they won't shift on me anymore because this is a bow that you have to spray because it won't just stay in place without a little bit of help. So I'm going to go spray it and then I'll put a clip on it. But as always, measurements in the description below, along with a link to my Facebook group. And once again, hit that thumbs up if you haven't already. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon. And as always, happy crafting!